My weekend project saved a marketing firm $5,000, and all it took was a few lines of code, a strong cup of coffee, and some classical music. Let's dive in. This weekend, I stumbled upon something pretty amazing. During a recent interview, I learned this marketing firm was dropping thousands of dollars each month on tools and services, all just to do things like tracking brand mentions, running influencer marketing campaigns, or generating content ideas. But what's their secret ingredient? All of this information was coming from analyzing posts and tweets from the most engaging accounts on social media. So I decided to see if I could build a platform that does all of that without spending a single dime. And guess what? It worked. I broke the whole system down into 5 steps and I'm going to walk you through each one. Step 1. Loading our environment variables. Initially, I hard-coded credentials, which was insecure. So, the solution was to move all the sensitive details to a .env file. That way, they're not directly in my code. It's more secure and it's super easy to manage using python.env library, which helped improve our security. Step 2. Ensuring our connection. There is nothing more annoying than when you are running something and it fails because you lose your connection. So, I added a simple check to make sure we are still connected to the internet. If the connection drops, I have added an asynchronous wait mechanism which would try again every 5 minutes until the connection is re-established. Step 3 is all about authentication. The problem was that logging in every single time was just way too slow. We solved it by saving a session data in a JSON file called cookies.json, so I won't have to log in every time when I run the script. Step 4 is where it got a bit tricky, fetching tweets and dealing with rate limits. Twitter or X is very strict about how many requests you make, especially if you are an unverified user. According to its recent guidelines for verified user, it is 6,000 posts per day, for unverified users 600 posts per day, and for newly unverified users it's around 300 posts per day. I was hitting all sort of issues like rate limit errors, unreliable paging, and even my account getting banned again and again. FBI, open up! To deal with rate limits, I have implemented a countdown timer of about 15 minutes between requests, and I have also added random delays between 2 to 5 seconds to avoid being flagged for suspicious activity and mimic more like human behavior. And finally, step 5. Saving the data. One of the issues I faced was when running the script, the files were overwritten whenever I reran it, and some tweets didn't have all the required fields. To fix that, I switched to append mode so all the tweets were being saved and not overwriting the old ones. And I added a try except block so that it does not fail when it doesn't find the field. And that's it. I built this entire thing and successfully scraped Twitter using a single account, bypassing many of the restrictions without spending a single dime. I have included a link in the description where you can find the complete project and more in-depth explanations. In the next video, we will perform sentiment analysis on the massive database we have made using our scraper tool. Till then, make sure you like and follow for future notifications. Thank you for watching.